Everyone doing tonight? I clicked go live right as it turned to 9:31, so apologies for being mere seconds late. Um I am kind of doing like a dual purpose live stream tonight. I have 151 available if anyone can tell what this says. I know I can't. I guess I can read the number right there. It says 151. This should be a sealed case of 151. I believe I've pre-sold 8 or 10 boxes. I'm not entirely sure how many. I know less than 12 though. I do have a second case if people want to get into it, but I might just stick with one. I don't want to go super late tonight. I know Nick is live. I do know Nick is live over on eBay. It had to be done. So I have not yet done. I have an upcoming video. I don't know when. Probably not this Monday, but maybe in a few Mondays from now on consistency. I can't make a video about consistency on YouTube and in business in general if I am missing my weekly live stream and my monthly live stream, because it is Friday and it is also the last day of the week and the last day of the month, and I've not yet done a weekly live or a monthly live. So I'm doing a 2-for-1 Friday night live because Legoland. I was in Legoland the last couple days, so I've gotta tackle two birds with one stone. I'm gonna finish setting up this live stream for a few minutes while I'll take any questions if anyone has them. I'm gonna do kind of a Q&A and a rip and ship stream. So yeah, I do have a couple last things. I've got to do my old highlighted message feature, and then I also have to do just my sub count that I usually have on screen. Mr. Inconsistent shaking my head. There we go. I don't want Amplitude to have any validity to his words. So I need to make sure I am actually consistent. Magic Mon says, you see the 1/1 pulled. Yeah, Nick and I talked about it a little bit earlier today. We did have Poke Flips earlier today. We pushed it back a day. Pretty crazy. I feel completely scammed because it was supposed to be in one of my boxes. I thought about cracking a box tonight, but it's like, I don't want to go super long with this stream. I want to be able to raid Nick's eBay that I'm conflicting with as I stream right now. So yeah, I'm probably just gonna go till like 11:30 or midnight, maybe a 2.5 hour live stream at the longest. I want to do that at the high end. So we'll see how it ends up going. I thought about doing, had the One Ring not been pulled, I thought about ripping a couple Lord of the Rings boxes and maybe opening one more of these Magic 30th boxes. But now the whole mood's been ruined with the 1/1 being pulled. So not looking into opening that negative EV product where I can't win my million or 2 million or $2.5 million, whatever it was going to end up being. I do see that I believe the opener is seeking offers. So if anyone out there wants to beat the million, 2 million, $2.1 million bounties, feel free to reach out to whoever that was on Facebook. Yeah, Canada got the 1/1. We got hosed. Scammed by Rudy. Rudy pumped me and he dumped me again. I'm selling my 151 boxes. So hits only. I will send you every reverse hollow. I don't know exactly how these work. I think you get one reverse hollow per pack and maybe a hollow or two. I'm going to send you all the hits. Hits being everything reverse hollow and higher. If you get a master ball hit, if you get regular reverse hollows. I don't want anything shiny. I'll give you all the shiny. And I'll just keep the bulk, basically just to keep the shipping costs down. So I'm doing 151 for 151. I bought in at 125. It leaves me not a ton of room to make money, but when I was fully expecting the box price to just tank out of the gate. I was fully expecting print wave, print wave, print wave. I figured it was a good timing where it's like, hey, I can offer a good price below market. I can get the experience of ripping it for myself at a under market cost to the buyer. So it's a kind of a win-win. So yeah, that is currently sold out on my website. I do have the website open somewhere. Let me find that so that I can restock more if and when I have more and I have the time. But Yeah, as of right now, it is currently sold out on the site, but I will keep the ability for people to buy in a little bit if they want to. Let me just make sure I have my site fully up and ready to go. Um, Let me continue taking questions too. What do we have? Doodles in the membrane. Appreciate the support. Bottle 151. I'm rooting for you. I think the big hitters as far as money goes are the Ericas. There's an Erica regular full art, and then there's an Erica alternate art, secret rare. Um, Gotta have the waifu stuff going on. How dare you go live right now while Nick is? Yeah, we talked about that earlier on PokeFlips. We're both taking names. We're both taking attendance in our live streams to see where people's allegiance lies. I forgot to get my make sure I have my desktop audio off. I forgot to get my own music up so that I don't just have to listen to the soft whirring of my fan. Um, Pokemon Dentist said, I got scammed buying Chinese boxes. Fun time. That's unfortunate to hear. Unfortunate to hear. Never fun. Hopefully you paid through PayPal, eBay, something where you're protected. Hopefully you can get your money back. But it's always a learning experience trying to do new stuff like that. Okay, from eBay, so I got a refund, but still sucks. Yeah. Did you ever try to get your old friends from school, etc., into Pokemon? What's your experience with this? Do you feel with your knowledge you could help them make decent investments over the years? I would never try to get anyone to invest in it. I have actually the guy that was the best man at my wedding, my best friend, going way back to like most of my original nostalgic memories with the cards, with the games, were with him. And like I've mentioned this story before, I think, but I remember getting my Charizard for Christmas. I remember trading on my bus for Venusaur, and I remember pack pulling my own Blastoise, and I remember calling up my buddy and talking about calling on the landline phone. I'm pretty good with numbers, pretty good memory with numbers too. I still remember his and my landline phone numbers from 22 years ago, 22 years ago. It wasn't like peak 99 hype, I don't believe. I believe it was like a year or so later. So I talked to him about Pokemon quite a bit still. I've talked to other people, like quitting my job to do Pokemon full time. I actually was just at a graduation party over the weekend, and I talked to one of my like former basketball coaches. He used to coach basketball at my school, and I don't think he coaches anymore. But he was talking about how one of my old classmates he still keeps in touch with, and he's doing like sports cards and stuff now, and pretty interesting to just how some people like really get into it. Apparently there's another guy I used to go to high school with that does pack ripping full time. I was never too close to him. He was a year ahead of me, and he does I think he does a little bit of sports, a little bit of Pokemon, a little bit of everything. But I haven't seen him in a long time. Other than that though, some people just have some like very surface level questions like, "Oh, cool, how's that work? Where do you buy? What do you buy? Do you deal with the cards we used to grow up with?" But I don't try like getting people to invest in it. The closest thing to that would have been honestly like my dad several years ago. When I first got back into it, I remember the $10,000 base set first booster box that I didn't buy. I remember base set first edition Charizard being 5K. I remember talking to my dad, like not saying that he should, but he was very anti. Still, he's quite anti-traditional investments. Like he is not very heavily invested in the, I should say stock market investments. He's not heavily invested in the stock market, though he is very heavily invested in traditional investments through real estate. So yeah, years back, I remember talking to my dad like, "Hey, these things feel like they've gone up steadily over the past several years. It feels like the prospects are pretty decent." That was when I was more collector boy Dan, collector slash kind of justifying the collecting by price should go up over time. And I never talked him into buying anything in Pokemon at all. So I did used to do coins, and he did buy, back when I was buying and selling junk silver and a lot of different coins and some bullion. He did buy into some bullion and stuff. He does have some junk silver from me that I was buying and selling years back, but too bad he didn't get into the Pokemon because he would have done a lot better. I don't think you can cash in the 1 out of 1 cards, as far as I understand. I think the pins, if the pins ended in 69 or whatever other number, you could cash in the pins, but I don't think the 1 of 1 could have been cashed in or redeemed for anything. I could be wrong there, though. I don't know. My first game ever as a kid was Fire Red. Happy with anything from 151. I was a Leaf Green guy. Yeah, Leaf Green. I have high school friends trying to get me into pyramid schemes. Every high school had some version of the energy drink pyramid scheme. Yeah, absolutely. Drifty's here for the homie roll call. Probably copying and pasting the same thing into Old Skool's chat, which is fine. I mean, have two open. Have me on the desktop, Old Skool on the mobile, because that's not available on the desktop, I don't believe. Dan scamming his own dad. Anything for the profits. Yeah. Some nice cash sales to the parents. Very bullish on cash sales. For whatever reason, they seem to work out nice. Let's get into this though. I have one lot, I believe. Let me double check my order. So I'm gonna go with the last order first. Sorry, the second to last order first, just to get the Crown Zenith out of the way. Let's get the Crown Zenith out of the way. Make way. Let me see if I have my screen set up properly. Close. Let me fix that quickly. So yeah, let me rip 9 Crown Zenith packs quick. I think I'm just gonna pull the Crown Zenith down. I do love Crown Zenith. It's not that I don't love Crown Zenith. It's just that maybe we'll just run straight 151 tonight. Let's just run 151 aside from that Crown Zenith that's sold. I don't feel like watching someone lose $600 or whatever I have it priced at on the If anyone really wants a base or a WotC pack, if someone wants to get destroyed with that, let me know and I can pop them back up. But no one needs to see that. No one needs to see that. We don't need to see any base unlimited Poliwraths tonight. Let's rip these 9 Crown Zenith. And then we have a bunch of 151 to rip. So we'll start ripping the 151. Maybe we'll go all 2 cases. We'll see how long it takes. But I do think, like, not investment advice, not I believe that 151 will likely get cheaper. I don't have any exact price targets, but part of me selling it today, as I said, I bought it at 125 a box. By the sealed case. I bought 2 sealed cases, and I would think, like right now, I think it's 170, 175 a box if you're buying something with the shrink wrap, especially if you're buying something from like a sealed case from a US seller. But I would think that it would become available again for cheaper than the 125 that I paid. So I'm selling it for 151. Likely the price will be available in the future for cheaper. I mean, I could be wrong there. Maybe I'll look back at this stream and I'll regret it. I don't think I will. So that's kind of why I'd rather go with the 151 as well. Kind of keep to a smaller amount of shipments too. I won't be able to get these out tomorrow. I have to get out the rest of my... Oh, we got something already. I have to get out the rest of my shipments from the week. Some odds and ends from the week that didn't quite make it today. And then... these will go out Monday. These will all go out first thing Monday. So you'll probably get tracking Monday morning, and then they'll go out late Monday morning. But yeah, Crown Zenith. Very, very good experience opening Crown Zenith. Big fan. So let's do this pack. A lot of 9 packs, and then we'll continue on with the 151. Hopefully we can pull something good. My garbage is very full. I did not prepare my garbage. Ooh, there we go. Radiant Charjabug. Big hitter. Love to see the Radiant cards. Yeah, as of right now, there's nothing up. Let me get a double. Let me count. Got your nice hollow rare Aggron and a Lapras, Galarian Gallery. Once I open these Crown Zenith, I'll get a count on how many 151 boxes have sold. I'm not gonna raise the price. I kind of just want to sell everything that I'm gonna open tonight. I think they'd sell out a little bit higher, but I might as well do 151 for 151. We got a reverse hollow Leaf Energy. Hopefully we can hit some cool Master Ball cards. Hopefully we can hit... I haven't seen too much of the set. So a lot of it, I mean, I've seen... I guess I've seen quite a bit. Just being on Discord, being on YouTube so much, it's hard to not have a decent amount of stuff spoiled. But, I'm sure I'll see a lot of the arts I'll see for the first time today. I'm quite certain. But yeah, as I mentioned, continue with the questions in the chat. Oh, there we go. We got the Bidoof. I just had a Bidoof come in the mail today. I had shout out to my Vault consignment service. I have the ability to receive via UPS now. Essentially at my PO box. I just do like the I do the address of the post office. And I it's all kosher. I did it. I went over it with the I guess I'll give you the V-Star marker. I heard those go for big money in PSA 10. But yeah, my postmaster basically gave me the ability to do the whole street addressing. Oh, I think we got something good here. Here we go. There we go. We got the nice Pikachu secret rare there. That's a pretty solid way to start it with the 9 Crown Zenith. And that was order number 1157. I've had a couple people ask me like, hey, please don't share my whole name. I never share whole names. I was just doing first name for a while. I'm just going to do order number now. It's the easiest way to get a unique identifier that doesn't share too much information that anyone, like, that doesn't overshare information that people don't want out there. So yeah, let me go back full screen for a minute. We're going to rip into this case real soon. Let me just double check how many I sold. So I sold 9. I sold 9. Let me pop up. I'm going to pop up, I believe there's 12. Yeah, 20 times 12. Let's just actually open it to verify. Yeah. So there's 4 by 3. So there's our case fresh 151 boxes. We'll entrust Quaxley with them. But I will pop up 3 more. So if anyone's ready, be on the website. Be ready to buy if you're interested. No pressure, but they probably will sell. They're now on there. So we will have 12 boxes sold once these ones sell. They're available for anyone who's interested. My high school classmates are doing Forex pyramid schemes. LMAO. How's it going, Melfi Collectibles? Nice to see you in here. Magic Man was the only one who went for Crown Zenith. I put up the other stuff, and I'm like, maybe people will order it. No one was ordering anything. Yeah, you were the only thing with Crown Zenith. I wouldn't mind opening it. I do like Crown Zenith. I don't have a ton next to me though. I don't really want to go fetch more. Yeah, I don't believe you can watch eBay Live on desktop. Hopefully they get that up soon. I have both of you and OSP up live. It's like Sunday football and it's not even football season. Why have Nick up when I can have 2 Dans? There we go, Brandon. That's the way to do it. I feel like I'm watching NFL Red Zone right now. Newish here. How does it work? Buy from your website? Yeah, so it's on my website, catchemallcollectibles.com. It should be linked. Yeah, it is linked in my description. Website for packs here. Love NFL Red Zone. 25 profit per box and you keep the bulk. So I'm losing 4 or 5%, 3 to 5% somewhere in there to Shopify. I think it's slightly different if you pay credit card versus PayPal, but I'm not even entirely sure. So 151, I'm losing 750, losing 750 to fees ish, and then I'm losing like 4 to shipping. So I'm making like $15 a box ish. and then you guys are saving about 15-ish bucks a box, so it's a win-win, I think. Until some people get like absolute terrible pulls. Some people will win. Hopefully someone will hit like an Erica alternate art or something secret rare. I'm not selling a case of 151. I'm selling an individual box. So 12 individual boxes for 151 each. If I misspoke and said a case, I'm sorry. But there's no way I'm doing that. So it's a box. I see that there's a new order in. Looks like somebody hopped in and on another box. So there's still 2 boxes available. 2 boxes unspoken for anyone who has any interest. No pressure though whatsoever. Yeah, no bulk, no non-hollows, no anything like that. I'm going to do, oh, can you put a link in the chat? Yeah. So here's a link. It is the only product listed on the website currently. So that's your link right there for anyone wants that ease of navigation. Sango Anda can't wait to see people lose money. How's it going, Josh? Nice to see you in here. Someone must have gifted me a membership. Thanks. Brandon thanking whoever gifted them. This is not on eBay Live. This is YouTube only. I don't believe eBay allows you to cross stream. I think you have to just do it through the app. I don't know if they'll ever add that or not, but hits only. Yeah, as it says on the website, it's hits only. I think I have it written up so that it is reverse hollows plus reverse hollows plus hollows and higher shipped. So anything shiny, basically, you'll get. Any of the non-hollows you won't get. It sells 12. It says 12 boxes on the front. Can't you read Japanese? I can read Japanese numbers. I cannot read Japanese letters, unfortunately. CGC 10 V-Star markers next to Stonk Out. So yeah, with that, reverse hollow master ball is absolutely considered a hit. I'm not keeping that from you. There's no, like, I'm not doing anything shady like that. Anything shiny you're going to get. Why don't I crack right into one? And I can show you what you're gonna keep and what I'm not, and what I'm gonna keep, I guess. So here's the first 151 box. Let me go to the 2cam. So I will always have on screen whose order it is. So this is order number 1151, and this is for 151 box times 1. I bought these from a trusted, bought multiple times from them on Instagram. I just said all this about going to a 151 only stream. Hopefully that doesn't age poorly with any kind of an issue with the boxes, but I've not had an issue with this seller before, so we'll see how we go. Sealed case. Got that nice pull tab there. Open it up. There are 151 packs inside, so that's always a good sign. Try to keep everything on screen here. Let's get right into it. So I believe they're... How many card packs are there? I don't even know how many card packs they are. I've only opened a little bit of Japanese on stream. But yeah, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 7 card packs. And it looks like maybe 1 will be a hit. Or 2. I will give you the reverse hollow. I'm not going to sleeve the regular hollows and the regular reverse hollows. That's actually your Master Ball hit. So it looks like the Wheezing. I think you get 1 Master Ball per box. So the Wheezing is actually a Master Ball. Looks like that's your Master Ball hit for the box. I will sleeve and card saver all the Master Balls. I will sleeve and card saver all the other hits. So yeah. No, I'm definitely not going to do anything shady like that. We won't have anything leaving the screen and transforming into something else while it's off screen. But we're going to do this all above board. I'm going to be happy making my 15 bucks plus bulk per box. And while I'm ripping, it will be a little bit tough to highlight things, but loving all these Kanto Pokemon. But I will continue to answer questions as we go through. Reverse Hollow Vulpix and a Flareon. Kai Oakbacon says, "Hi Dan, can you sleeve all my non-hollows?" Absolutely not, because they're my non-hollows. So here we go. We got a nice Wigglytuff EX. So everything you're seeing here, standing on screen, these are all like hits, as I'm calling them. 2 hits per pack. It's only a Pokeball reverse holo, but I'm gonna sleeve that Psyduck because why not? And then I keep the Charmander, I keep the Squirtle. My kids will probably end up with these. They'll be very, very happy. So know that you're making my children happy when I keep your bulk. I'm not really probably doing much else with it beyond that. Hey, there we go. We got all three starters now between those two packs. Now we got the Weezing regular Pokeball, or no, yeah, Weezing Pokeball holo. Let me know. Let me know. I think there's only one Master Ball. Should I be looking for more than one Master Ball per box? I think it's only one though. Looks like somebody else came in with an order. So it looks like there's one box left, I believe. Appreciate you, Gnarly Knot. And Danazard. There we go. Kangaskhan EX. But yeah, the Magnemite's a Pokeball. I think there'll only be Pokeballs. Yeah, just one per box. One Master Ball per box. So interesting, I got mine in the first pack. Oh, there we go. Nice Snorlax. Snorlax Art Rare, I believe they call him. Nice little hitter there. Doing very well. Colt, how are you? We got a Gyarados and a Tangela in that pack. Rakametazu Wilderness Boxer, we riot. How come we haven't seen many leaks from Obsidian Flame? I feel like we have seen other sets really early, or am I wrong? Maybe that's Pokemon cracking down more. Maybe they're getting all their leaks. Every time they spring a leak, they're probably finding and eliminating that source, right? Probably someone's getting fired, something's happening, so eventually you run out of people willing to lose their jobs over a few clicks and whatever, over a few bucks, selling sheets that were meant to be destroyed and things like that. So I don't really know otherwise. Danazard says, I think this is my box. Let's get it. So this is order 1151. It is Dan. So yeah, it's probably you. It is a Dan. That is a weird looking Gengar. I like Gengar. I'm a big Gengar fan, but that's a weird looking Gengar there. Ooh, there we go. Got the nice Wartortle and the Jolteon. Nice Wartortle art rare. Does anyone know what the pull rate? I did see Weedle's God Pack that he pulled for Josh, the green shiz. I did see someone clip that. Does anyone know what the pull rates are for God Packs? Is it it's probably not guaranteed once per case, right? It's probably more than it's probably fair bit less common than one per case if I had to guess. Am I buying the UPC Squirtle promo? It was mentioned on Pokeflips, but I'm gonna get enough of the UPCs that at wholesale there's a Tangela. I'm gonna get enough of the Charizard, or not Charizard, the 151 UPCs at wholesale. So I'm not gonna play around at retail. I'm gonna leave those for other people. I don't want to pay 120 full retail plus tax because they don't have sales tax exemption on the Pokemon Center. So, oh, here we go. It's not the Mew, I don't believe, but it is a Mew. Still nice to see the Mew. Let me get that bad boy sleeved up. That's not the one, I don't believe. That is yeah, so that's an SR, but it's not the other one, the one that comes in our UPC box. But yeah, I don't think that Squirtle is one. It's a purchase limit of 4. Charizard EX, nice to see. I don't like dealing in super low quantity. Like when I get a card, I want to go kind of big. I want to go with quantity 50 of a card or 100 of a card. So to have to spend $500 to get 4 Squirtles and then a much higher cost basis on on 151 UPCs that I'm already paying through wholesale. It's just not attractive for me. But it does make sense. Like, it is a cool thing they're doing, I think. If you're buying a UPC at retail otherwise, like, you may as well just buy one, right? Like, you might as well get the free promo with it, the included promo with it. So yeah, that's approximately what you'll get. Should be 24 cards, right? 12 packs. Or no, 20 packs. So 40 cards. You'll be getting 40 cards for the purchase of $151. And there's Dan's order. Appreciate you, Dan, for the support. Let me get this set aside with a business card on it so it's ready to go. Next order will be 1152, which was also for one box. 1152. If I know who they are and I know that they won't care, then I'll call out your name. But this one's just order 1152. Let me get the scissors so I'm not let me actually get I should have a utility knife here. I do. Let me get the old Craftsman utility knife out. So we're one box in, 30 minutes in. I didn't pay attention to how long that one took, but I'm starting this one at about 30 minutes in. We'll see how long this one takes. I don't know that I'll be able to do two. Two feels like excessive. I can't get this box open, especially if I'm going this slow. There we go. I'm going this slow. I probably can't do two cases tonight, but we'll have to see. We'll see where the night takes us. Doodles. This is Jorge. Yep, this is you. So good luck, Doodles. It's going to be... I got lucky with the Master Ball being in the first pack last time. It was super easy to just see it and then be done. Now I have to check every reverse holo till I get it. I think the reverse holo thing is cool. I didn't pay too close of attention to the prices that the cards were selling, but it sounds like they were selling for really, really crazy, absurd premiums. I'm not like a big variant guy. I personally would not be chasing like a master set of Master Ball cards, but for anyone who's into that, like, it is a cool additional layer of chase. Pokemon DNA says, oh, there we go, count 2. Vaporeon is not our Master Ball. Hopefully we can get some good Master Balls tonight. Will the UPC Squirtle have a flat holo like the current holos in SV, or will it be the promo Cosmofoil? I have no idea. To me, it didn't even really look like a holo card, but I don't know how you'd tell from that image, really. Let me make sure I haven't missed any comments or questions. I have an absolute mess on my desktop right now with all these tabs. Tangela is not. There's a Mew EX, but it's not the Mew EX that we're looking for. I'll try to get better where I'm keeping the sleeved cards in one pile and the non-sleeved in another. Ooh, we got the Psyduck. We got the Psyduck art rare. That's one of the... I definitely haven't seen them all, but that's one of the cooler art rares that I saw. I'm a Psyduck fan. Not like a top. Dan Robot Reactions. The box was great. Yeah, I'm definitely not the channel that you go to for the over the top entertainment factor, super crazy reactions. My wife just texted me something about how I need to hold the cards. You need to hold the cards better so the buyer can see what they got. It definitely shows that it's been over a month since I've done a rip and ship stream. I still don't have my office straightened around, and I definitely don't have... I don't have the camera in a super comfortable position where both I can see it and you can see it well. I need to optimize for sure. The camera is at a bad angle. I don't know how well you guys can tell, but the camera's like back on my desk looking forward, so it's at a decent angle. I really need to improve that. But I will try to do better. Thanks. Thanks, wife, for the feedback. Dragonair, alt rare, alt art rare. Here we go. Now I'm trying to hold them better. What's our reverse hollow there? Oh, here we go. So there's our Master Ball. We got a Master Ball Kabutops in this one. And then a Jolteon hollow rare. Nice looking card there. Definitely a fun set to open. Gotta love Kanto. I will always be a Kanto guy. I don't have to check my reverse hollows anymore. Got a Gyarados there. Venonat, and I couldn't tell what Pokemon was there for a second, but yeah, Ditto. Ditto kind of hiding in there with... What is that? I cannot tell what Ditto is hiding in with. Ditto's doing something there, though. Thrifty says she gets it, LOL. Yeah, my production value is definitely lacking. At least I've got decent price. Is it really worth 20 bucks a box? 30 bucks a box? It's like the camera angle's going downhill. Yeah, kind of like the quality of my rip and ship streams apparently too. We've gotten our boy Snorlax in both boxes so far. But yeah, me personally, as a consumer, I would rather pay less money for less entertainment value. In a perfect world, you could get both, but we don't live in a perfect world, so you're here paying 20, 30 bucks less a box, not getting quite the entertainment value there. Ammonite, or no, Amistar, and Voltorb. Nick just said on his eBay live that you and PK are living in the 50s and he didn't know YouTube lives were even still a thing anymore. Man's on YouTube live for 3 hours earlier today, and then later on he's trashing them. What an absolute monster. That Jigglypuff, it almost looked to me like it was a Master Ball for a second. I'm having a hard time getting you guys to see the foil on these. But for a second it looked like a Master Ball foil to me, but it was not. Christopher Ortega says, I'm so used to watching in 2x speed, this feels very slow. I get the same feeling every time I watch an actual live stream live, because I'm constantly watching. I don't watch everyone on 2x, but yeah, there's your entire box. 1150. What were we on? 1152, Jorge. Appreciate the order. Appreciate the support. Let's just recap. Well, at the end of each box, we'll recap the sleeved hits. Not all of them. There's your Master Ball Hollow. But yeah, so that box took like eight minutes-ish. That's not too bad. 8 minutes though still. We'll probably just do one case tonight. I don't know. We'll have to see. The next box, sorry, goes to 1153. Let me check out 1153. I'm familiar with the name. I don't know the username associated. I am not good at these pull tabs, apparently. I guess you can just press in and not have to actually pull it and tear it. But yeah, I have the same thing. I completely trailed off and forgot where I was there for a minute. I watch so much content during the day, listen to so much content during the day at like 2x, that when someone goes live midday and I can actually catch it live, it's like, man, hurry up, spit it out, talk faster. I'm sure everyone gets that with me because I've been told many times. Oh, there we go. We got a match. We got a Starmie, Pokeball, and the full hollow. But yeah, I've been told many times it's very easy to watch my content on 2x. I should be like a 3x even if YouTube allowed that. And I understand it. I unfortunately just I can't really talk any faster. It is kind of tedious. It's tedious to check for the Master Balls. It's going to slow me down a lot. Pikachu says, do you have a favorite art in 151 so far? Maybe I'll answer it in a few boxes. Maybe I'll answer it at the end of the stream. I don't think I've seen enough to answer that. Hey, we'll take an honest man over a fluffer any day. You're fantastic. Appreciate you. I love your channel. You're my favorite YouTuber. Appreciate you. Pikachu is a 1.75x with almost everyone, even on my own when I rewatch for timestamps. Yeah, I definitely 2x my own. And I wish I would be faster when I'm watching for timestamps. For sure. I don't go back through lives and do timestamps, but for all my pre-recorded Monday videos, I do timestamps. DNA, right when I said it, I'm like, man, if DNA's still watching, he's gonna get me. Oh, there we go. Count 3. Now I'm so self-conscious of everything I say because somebody in chat was saying something about it when I said at the end of the day, and then my wife called it out to me, and now every time I say, I shouldn't have said it to chat. So Ekans is your Master Ball here. We got your Master Ball hit. Now I'm gonna consciously think of every time I say, oh, there we go. Instead of, oh, there we go, I need to say, let's go. Dan, do you have any CGC 9.5 Watsy hollows like base at Chansey or whatever that are going to be huge 10s? I do not, and I might be the only one who thinks this way. I do not think any Gem Mint 10 will be like a huge 10. If, like, people are crazy, so they probably will. But if people magically pay significantly more because now a card is a Gem Mint 10 instead of a Gem Mint 9.5, the same grade with different words. Oh no, the same grade with the same words with bigger number, bigger money. Like, are people really that way? I guess they are. I've gone through this a million times. I don't know why I even question it. But is a Gem Mint 9.5 Chansey, like, I think a PSA 10 base unlimited Chansey, given how low pop it is like 2K or something. I think Nick sold one at a Collecticon for 2K. Are people gonna pay like $1,000, $2,000 when they used to probably pay 100 or a couple hundred? Or I have no idea what a Gem Mint 9.5 was going on a Chansey. It's so weird. It's so. I guess it's great. It's great for resellers. It's great for people taking money out of the hobby. People are nuts. Like, it's great for CGC if it allows them to extract more money, get more cards through. It's great for people selling. It's great for the platforms on which people sell the cards. Everyone will be extracting a bit more money out of the end consumer, I guess. It's human psychology, right? Ooh. I didn't say it. Giovanni. Let's go. Hold on, do I have it? Oh, you won't hear it. I have music playing, so you can't hear my air horn, but I just heard the air horn. We got a nice Giovanni art there. Let's go. Doodles in the Membrane got another box. Appreciate you. I think we're sold out then. I think our case is sold out. We'll see how long it takes to get through it. See what time it is. See how we're feeling. I'm leaning towards just doing the one now. I don't think I want to go so late. I should stream, and then after stream I should work for like an hour or two probably. I don't know that I will, but I really should. I will 100% be getting all the eBay Vault stuff out next week. That is priority number 1. I have some great stuff that came in for the eBay Vault consignments. But there are a couple larger regular consignments from my regular customers that I told them, I'm like, hey, your stuff landed the week that I went to Legoland, the week before eBay Vault. They're like, take the time you need. I just feel bad not turning stuff around in like a day or two. So there are a couple pretty decent sized, just standard consignments for my eBay that will probably have to wait till mid or late next week. But yeah, we'll see. We'll see. Maybe I'll work late tonight and get a couple of those in. Get the pricing proposed. Mr. Mime, Art Rare, and a Mew EX double banger pack to end the box. Quite the box there. I think it's from opening those boxes, getting those little things there. But yeah, Mr. Mime, Mew. We got I couldn't tell who that was for a second. Golem. I saw the claws and I don't know, he was throwing me off. We got Giovanni. That's got a pretty solid box there for order number 1153. Our next order, I believe, let me double check and make sure, but I believe our next order was a big one. Yeah, 1154. This is our own Amplitude. I will call him out by username. So 3 boxes Amplitude went. Amplitude went real big. Have a sip of your beverage. Yeah, I've got Gatorade, but have a sip of your beverage for that one. So Amplitude's got the first half. We're finishing off the first half of the case. Amplitude's got the front half of the bottom 3 out of the front half of the box. Let's see if those have any luck for him. Amplitude definitely one of the biggest supporters of the channel with the crazy membership gifting and with the 3-box order. He's bought some. I think he bought 3 boxes of V-Star V-Star Universe when I ran that. I think this is the first set of Japanese regular boxes, like not the high class boxes, the square boxes. I think this is the first time that I've streamed with any of those. I'll probably just take out. I guess I'll just do it box by box, so that we can separate and see what's what. Definitely gonna run out of space. I'm gonna be buried in here by the end of the night. Good luck, Amplitude. We've got a Mewtwo to start. I can't see through the camera, so I have to check. If I was set up in a way where I could see just through the camera everything, but this whole Pokeball Master Ball thing, well, we don't have to look for that one. That one's easy. You got a nice double banger pack there with the Venusaur EX and the War Turtle. Gonna either be a lot of bangers left after this or not much. We've got just a regular Pokeball Hollow on that Jigglypuff. I forgot and I'm mixing up my piles. There we go. Sleeve pile, not sleeve pile. Good luck to Amplitude. I don't know how Japanese boxes work. Like, is there a guaranteed case hit? If and when somebody pulls a case hit, does that kind of make the rest of the case kind of a dud with respects to that level of rarity? I really clearly don't have a ton of knowledge, history, experience with Japanese. Christopher Ortega was waiting for the 4th. Oh, there we go. I'm consciously thinking about it, so it was at the tip of my tongue, but I didn't let it out. How's it going, Cheeks Galore? I'm doing well over here, trying to catch up, trying to cram a lot of stuff. I mowed my lawn, so I went live for Poke Flips at 1, and then I had to mow my lawn in between, do dinner and all that, get the kids to bed. And I worked. I did some packaging for stuff I have to take to the post office tomorrow. And then I'm streaming live now to do my weekly and my monthly. So there's your Master Ball. I feel like Meowth. I feel like Meowth is not a big hit, but probably one of the better ones. One of the better. I mean, it's not the Erica. It's not one of the legendary birds or Mewtwo but he's a decent like B tier Master Ball, I would say. Because he's I mean, you got Team Rocket's mascot, features quite heavily. Maybe that's me trying to shill it too much for Amplitude because he bought 3 boxes, but I feel like Meowth is a respectable Master Ball hit. Nice Arbok EX there. No lawnmower stream. Lawnmower stream. I've been tagged on Instagram too many times with all these souped up lawnmower videos. It would just disappoint if I were to ever stream my lawnmower setup. Not worth it. It's only gonna disappoint. Plus the fact that I wouldn't be able to talk, you wouldn't be able to hear me. I'll have to just make like a short. I'll have to edit a video somehow tying the lawnmower in. A live stream just wouldn't be feasible. I'll have to hit up my editor for a lawnmower video at some point. Caterpie. Come on, Amplitude, let's see. I feel like it's been a decent box so far. Okay, so there's our must be you must get one of those like guaranteed per box, like a full art SR. Quite the Team Rocket box here with all the Arbok EX, the full art Arbok EX, the Master Ball Meowth. Staryu and Flareon to end it off. So there's box 1. Let's recap box 1 quick. I think pretty decent. The Pikachu Master Ball is the second most expensive card in the set. It's like $250. I was going to say in a 10, it would be surprising that there was that many data points already for in a 10. So raw, not a 10. $250 raw, that's crazy. I saw some Ericas. Some Erica, just the regular trainer, half art trainer of Erica in the Master Ball. Sold for over 100, I think. Maybe that was like last week. I did look quickly earlier today at some sales of raw cards in PSA 10 and markets being the market. Lo-fi beats while Dan goes back and forth on his lawnmower would be a vibe. I'll have to see. No promises, no date put to it, but someday, the old Massey Ferguson will grace this channel. And it will probably disappoint heavily. I think Thrifty was one of those people tagging me in a lawnmower reel where the person was like riding a souped up lawnmower at 40 miles an hour or something. My piles, I need to get rid of my bulk piles soon. I'll have to ditch them back by the case. Hoping somebody can pull some big money tonight. Hopefully someone can hit that Erica SAR. Or yeah, I mean even a solid Master Ball. I cannot see. Okay, that's a regular Pokeball. The angle on these cards is tough. It'll be interesting to see if the whole Master Ball thing, if that's something they kind of, I don't know if they do it every set. They'd probably feel like they were overdoing it. But it'll be interesting to see how long term that is received, and if they stick with it, if it's more of a thing that they do like over and over for future sets. From a selling perspective, if I were somebody who like mass ripped and sold singles, part of me it would be like a positive because it gives you more value, whereas otherwise the cards wouldn't be worth as much. But it also gives you like a lot more SKUs. So it's just like more of a hassle. It's that many more cards you have to list. Overall, like it's probably better for people who are mass breaking the set just to get that more value. But overall, though, as a collector, as I mentioned earlier, I would not be assembling a binder. I'm not assembling a binder of this stuff anyways. But if I were, I've never been a variant guy. I've never included even reverse hollows. Oh, here we go. We got, I said it, kind of. I said, here we go instead of there we go. Gold. We got a gold energy. No idea what the value of those would be. Probably not very much. But, yeah, I've not collected, I've not bindered reverse hollows of any set. I've never really been a reverse hollow guy. So the Master Ball to me doesn't really have much allure. If we ever see a 4K quality stream of Dan on a Lawnmower with copyright-free country music playing, I would lose my shit. We got a War Turtle and Blastoise double banger pack. Always nice when you're sleeving 2 cards from 1 pack. We'll have to see what we can do on that front. Double banger, back-to-back double banger packs. Oh, so the gold, that's the box's hit, unfortunately. Got a nice new Caterpie there I haven't seen yet. Makes me think of the meme that the Green Shiz made of Nick on the caterpillar. I've still not seen our Master Ball, have I? We're getting down to the second half of the box. L-Dubs, nothing too wild. It's been nothing too crazy yet. It's been fun though. 151's a cool set. We're almost halfway through the case. I'm just gonna run 1 case tonight. I'll probably hang around for a little bit of Q&A afterwards if anyone cares to. But I'm looking to do a fairly short stream tonight so that I can maybe do a little bit of work post-stream before bed. There's our Master Ball. Ask and ye shall receive. The Master Ball Machop. No big Master Ball hits yet. I would say Meowth takes the cake so far for our Master Ball hit. Hopefully we'll get a Pikachu or an Erica or like a Mewtwo. Any starter really would be like A tier, I would say. Any starter or legendary would be A tier. S tier would be like Pikachu probably, sounds like. Per the market. We're almost through Amplitude's second box. And then we'll be on his third box, and then we'll be into the second half of the case. Snorlax. We've pulled the Snorlax in, we didn't pull it in the last box, but we've pulled it for every person, I guess. And I've not been looking at the quality of these. Let me look a little closer. So this one's OC. I know you can't see it on stream right now, but it's the only way I can see it. Like, this is probably a 10, but it's got one troublesome corner that I don't know if I'll be able to get you to see. Like, it's a 10 otherwise, I think. The centering's a little off, but not too far off. But the corner has a little lip that it's like, sometimes PSA 6s those. I can't really get it to show. But I've not been looking at the condition overall because it's just hard to see from the angle I'm at. But I know I've heard a lot of things about rough condition on a lot of these 151 cards. I want to get to the point where I'm buying more Japanese singles to grade. I'm not yet to that point. I'm still focusing on the consignments. I'm still focusing on catching up on some other stuff. But yeah, I did not like mass buy singles from this set. At some point, I'll get more into it in the future. But for right now, That's why I'm breaking this right now for the stream. Did you get any investment pieces from Legoland? No, we spent a lot of money. We had a lot of fun though. It was really a blast. Like I loved Legos growing up. My son is into them. Not anywhere near to the level that I was, but he's still younger than I was, like at peak Lego time. So in the coming years, I'll give him more. I've given him a bunch of the Legos from my childhood. That's not our Master Ball. But not all of them. At some point, he'll have all the Legos from my childhood and from my dad's childhood. And yeah, he mostly likes the Mario ones. I think it's him liking Mario more than Lego. Whereas with me, it was just like I never, back when I was buying them, they didn't really have, or getting them as gifts, they didn't have so many collaborations, I don't think. So I was into Lego for Lego primarily, whereas his is more of a side thing. But they both had a blast. Both kids had a blast. Loved the rides, a lot of them. Uh, they both did every ride they could. My daughter was too short. I was actually too tall for one ride. It was funny. Um, One is called the Dragon. It's in the castle section of Legoland, and it's called the Dragon. It's, if you've ever been to a Six Flags, it is a tiny roller coaster relative to like a Six Flags, relative to like, there's our Master Ball Lapras in a double banger pack. So relative to like a real roller coaster, tiny little roller coaster. Relative to Legoland, the biggest ride there, it's a big coaster relative to Legoland. They also have the Dragon's Apprentice, which is like what you'd picture at like a field days, at like a small carnival. Very, very small roller coaster. And it's funny, they had a maximum height for the Dragon, the big one. So I was too tall to ride the Dragon because the max height was 76 inches and I'm 6'4" and like a half, 6'4" and change. And then with shoes, I was just about to load into the roller coaster and they're like, wow, you're really tall. How tall are you? And I said, oh, I'm like 6'4". And they took a minute, they did some math, and they're like, oh, that's 76 inches. That's what the max height is. So they made me walk out to the front. I walked right by it, but I did not see the maximum height sign. And I stood next to it and I was like an inch or two taller. There's a reverse hollow Erica. I think those are going for like $5 or $10. Just the regular reverse hollow Erica. Crazy. But yeah, it was just funny. It was funny how I was too big to ride the Dragon, but I could ride like the baby dragon, the Dragon's Apprentice. Oh no, we got another gold. The same gold too. Yeah, I didn't even get to ride. My son rode more rides than me. I couldn't even ride the big the big roller coaster there. And my daughter couldn't either. So I was too tall, she was too short. We just did a couple extra rides on the Dragon's Apprentice. There was one other ride actually I didn't ride because I'm sure no one would have asked. I'm sure I would have been fine to ride it too. But there was one ride, I think it was Merlin's something or other, pretty close to the Dragon. The Dragon's Apprentice actually. But it said maximum 275 pounds for both riders combined. My daughter's like 30 pounds. I'm like 250. So literally we would have been like 5 pounds over, but I'm just like, I don't care to ride it for one. Like I'll be fine missing out on it. So I rode the Dragon's Apprentice again an extra time or two while my wife rode that with each kid. I rode with the opposite kid, the Dragon's Apprentice, right across the way. Because technically, I'm 250, my daughter's like 30, my son's like 40, I think. We were over the weight limit for that. So yeah, I'm a little bit too big for Legoland. Certain rides I discovered. I feel that, Dan. I'm 6'6", and that has happened to me at Six Flags before after waiting in line for like an hour. That would be miserable. It's so weird because they should have it at the front, and they actually do. They do at the Dragon. At the front, they had a sign that said 76 inches max height, and they had a bar. So they have a bar for height for the kids to go up to and make sure they're tall enough. They didn't have a max bar. Like, use your short bar, your min bar, have the max at the top and say like, you can't be higher than this. So it was on the sign numerically, but it wasn't like visually there. They did have one visually at the halfway point of the line that I walked right by because the line was super short. But like, why not have that visual right at the front? I used to actually go every year to Six Flags Darien Lake, and they had at the front of the Superman, they actually had a maximum height, a maximum weight, a minimum height, and everything. And they had like a car there, so they had a seat there. They had one of the cars, one of the seats from the ride. You could physically sit in it to see if you could strap in. Because some people are above the minimum height, below the maximum height, body shape, way too big, whatever. They couldn't physically bring the thing down. So not that every park wants to use that much space to have like an extra car that people could sit in. But Six Flags Darien Lake, I don't know if they still have it, but they had it for a long time while I was going. That was a good idea to just have that out front so people wouldn't have to waste their time. Because I remember sometimes that would have a pretty long line, and to wait for half an hour more, that would be miserable. So here's Amplitude's 3 boxes. For 3 boxes, probably not great overall. Sorry, Amplitude. Appreciate the buy, but it's yeah, you got 2 of the Snorlaxes. You got 2 of the energies though. That's rough. A lot of cool arts though still. No idea as far as EV of this box. No idea. I think a lot of the singles are fairly cheap, but I've not tracked it too closely. I only looked at like I searched completed and I went for like high to low. I only looked at the high end. And as I said, I didn't mass buy singles or anything. So I don't know. I don't know what they are really. We're going into the second half of the box now. We're going to do 1155. Ooh. Wex is hanging on to this one tight. I'm going to pop all these out of the case so that I don't have to have such a delay every time. So we're halfway through, an hour in. I didn't rip boxes straight, but yeah, I'll probably go for like 2 hours, 2 to 2.5 hours when it's all said and done. So there's our remaining 6 boxes. As you can see, I'm going to go top down, left to right. Good luck to everyone. Good luck to order 1155. Box number 7. Pokemon, nice to see ya. Yeah, 6'6" though. That's tall. If you go to Legoland, they won't let you on the dragon. I don't think it's anything to do with the seats on it, because it looked like I was gonna fit in the seat fine. I guess there's just like low clearance somewhere throughout the ride. Ooh, I think that's so we pulled the other Giovanni earlier. I'm assuming this must be like the better one. Let me get that sleeve right up. This looks like it should be the I'm assuming that's like the alternate Giovanni. So that might be our best hit of the night. I'm not positive. Unless I don't think the other would have been the alternate. This is number 1155. Shadowless Jack says, "Are you putting up any more boxes or no?" This is 1155. I've got it right there on screen. But I'm not gonna put up more boxes. I don't want to yeah, that's the SAR. So I don't want to lure people along and think I might put up more. Early, when I first started this stream, I was contemplating maybe going towards 2. But at the rate which I'm opening, I don't really want to go for like 3 hours plus. I'm going to open the 12 boxes that have been sold. I'm not going to put back up any Crown Zenith, anything else. I'm just going to open these. I'll do a little bit of Q&A if anyone wants to hang out. Kind of a quiet stream tonight. But yeah, I have a little bit of work I have to get to before I go to bed tonight, so just gonna do what's been open. So yeah, there's our hit of the night so far. If Amplitude had bought 4 boxes, he would have gotten the hit. Uh, this is the alt. Good stuff. Very good stuff. I think that's our first Squirtle for the night. We've not yet seen the Squirtle. So this feels like the hot box for the night so far. Hopefully we'll do better. I mean, hopefully we'll do better in the final few boxes, but as of right now, feels like our best box. Let's see what we get for our Master Ball. I'm assuming that's like our hit for the box, so I don't think we'll get anything else too big. We still haven't seen the Charizard. We haven't seen the Charizard. That's just a regular one. We got a Mew EX. But yeah, we haven't seen the Charizard art rare yet. Caterpie and Vaporeon. Does anyone know what that card goes for? Can anyone look it up? I'm just curious where that one lands. That's just the regular Pokeball Sandshrew. That's only $50 for an AA, while the regular Erica Full Art is $250. What is happening? Oh wow, that one's only, so that's a $50 alt art Giovanni with Persian, and then the Erica Full Art is $250. Yeah, it's wild things are going on right now in the Pokemon market. Still $50 though. That's a solid hit. That's just our regular Pokeball still. $50. People getting into Pokemon waifu. Yeah, I guess not as much love for Giovanni. He doesn't have the fundamentals like Erica does, I guess. What a world. Ooh, so there's our, I think earlier today or earlier tonight we did a double with Starmie, but it wasn't our Master Ball, but that one's our Master Ball right there. Master Ball Starmie with a Master Ball Hollow. This Snorlax has been everywhere. I think there was only one box so far that didn't have this Snorlax, and it was Amplitude's first box, I think. But I think that's, yeah, I think that should be Snorlax number 6, which has got to be by far the most frequent. There's our Kadabra, prior banned for how long? Banned for 20 years since Skyridge or Aquapolis, one of the e-reader sets, maybe Expedition even. Banned from use for that long, and now Kadabra's back. Hopefully we'll pull somebody the big money waifu. Get that. Make somebody some money. I'm selling these Lily Uncommons regularly from this Super Impact Burst Japanese set for like $5 a pop. Waifu tax is crazy. I wonder, I guess probably the most valuable card that I'm retaining would be like the Erica non-hollow. I'm only retaining non-hollows. How much is the Erica non-hollow from this set? I'll have to make an eBay standard envelope listing for it. If I could sell them for $2 or $3 a pop, that's probably worthwhile. I'm making a listing with however many I have. I would hope they're not that much though. They shouldn't be that much, I wouldn't think. But as I said, I think $5 to $10 for the regular reverse hollow Erica when I looked earlier. Maybe that was from days ago though. I don't know. I think that's our first Nidoking of the night. There's a new art rare for us tonight. That's the last of the box too. So order 1155. I want to say that this one takes the cake for the box of the night so far. Hopefully we one up it. But that's a pretty solid one. Definitely the front runner so far. We will do order number 1156 next. And I think 1156 is last pack magic. So when it's like a business name, I feel more comfortable saying it. I don't think any boxes have had 2 SRs yet. I don't know if that's actually a thing or if you're trying to figure out if it's a thing, but yeah, I think we've just been one each. Magicmon says no. Yeah, I didn't think so. Into the next box, box number 8. Another Mr. Mime. We've definitely seen that Mime a handful of times tonight. Mr. Mime might be up there. Definitely not as much as Snorlax, but pretty close. Maybe the second front runner. If you're watching this on desktop tonight, I won't be able to redirect you directly to Nick's stream, but I do have a link. I told him to send me his link so that I could raid him later. I think he's planning on going super late tonight, so Reverse Hollow Magikarp. I will send people when I'm done. And I said that I probably would, so I should do it. I was going to say, if someone's live on YouTube, maybe I'll send you there. But I'll probably just drop the link for Nick's eBay Live. Man is absolutely a machine, grinding it out 3 hours a night, 6 nights a week. He's built different. I know I couldn't do it. I'm already sweating now. Just opening for an hour and a half. I like it though. Once a month. Once a month is I think it's a good number. I think it's a good spot where I'll stick for a while. That is not yet our Master Ball. We got our regular Reverse Hollow Chansey. No God Packs. Nope. Hopefully we'll get a God Pack tonight, but no idea what the case rarity of that is. I'm assuming, as I mentioned earlier, I'm assuming it's not like a guaranteed in a case thing. It's probably one in several cases. Ooh, that's probably our best. I wonder what that one's worth, just the half art. But yeah, that's probably our best Master Ball yet. That's probably better than Meowth, I would say. So a Master Ball Bulbasaur, that's probably pretty solid. Definitely, I would say that's A tier. Just being a starter. It isn't any Charmander. I would say maybe it's B tier behind Charmander and Squirtle. But I like Bulbasaur though too. Did you get any bundle deal offers from your distro for Lost Origin Silver Tempest booster boxes? Just picked up some bundles from distro. I did. I got a bundle that was like, I had to pick up a bunch of Battle Academies or something. I used to send a lot of that to Troll and Toad Evo and just not really care about it, and it was fine. I'm gonna have to be like bringing a lot of that back to me, so I'm not trying to grab any extra stuff right now. I'm trying to just grab the main important stuff, and there's a double banger pack, War Turtle and Jinx. Hopefully we get a Charizard. We still haven't gotten a Charizard art rare. Appears one in roughly 2 cases, but still no guarantees. Interesting. But yeah, we already found our Master Ball, so I don't need to look for that. There's a couple TikTok ribbon ships that have a team that keep the live going 24/7. I mean, I think that's going twice on Whatnot. I think maybe they're not fully there, but I think they're really close. Probably between all their channels, because they have so many different channels they do. But Whatnot is Whatnot. Going twice on Whatnot is probably 24/7 or really close. I know Echo Base Collectibles. He has a few streamers now. I don't think he's anywhere near 24/7, but he has a few streamers and he goes several hours a day probably. Nick, I'll be interested to see. I don't know if eBay Live. It'll be interesting to see if eBay Live would allow it. Like, would Nick be allowed to have someone else stream on his account? He'd obviously very heavily have to trust that person with a very, I mean, I guess the same goes for Whatnot, but I don't think eBay will be such a Wild West type scenario. Oh wow, the Zard SAR goes for 150. That's crazy. Oh, let's go. We pulled it. We pulled it. I think that's the one, right? That's the SR. Let me not touch it. Let me not mark it up. I will take a look. I will card saver this one actually instantly. Where do I have card savers? There's one. But yeah, that is I think that's the one. I think that's the big one. The 350 bucks or so. Got a white nick. It's got a white nick on the bottom back corner. It was almost last so this order is for last pack magic. And it was the second to last pack. It was the second to last pack magic. But yeah, that's the hit. That's the chase. Oh, that's not the alt. Why did I think that was the alt? Didn't we pull the other Erica earlier? Or am I going crazy? There's a reverse hollow chairminder. That's a nice one. Am I going crazy? I have the stack right here. I'm gonna check the stack quick. I thought we pulled. Did we not pull another Erica earlier? Am I going crazy? Oh, we pulled the Giovanni. We pulled both Giovannis. That's right. Maybe we never did. I think I was just talking about it. SAR is worth more. But yeah, 250. That's awesome. Good to see someone make some money. Congrats. Order 1156, last pack magic with the second to last pack magic. Oh, so is this the second time we pulled the... I don't know. I'm it's been a long week. I can't keep track. That was just order 1156. We're jumping to 1158 because I opened 1157 earlier, which was the Crown Zenith. So we're jumping to 1158. I did not accidentally skip one. That is by design because the Crown Zenith we opened the stream with. The alt artwork is way nicer than this one. Both are great cards, though. First time for that one on this stream. Yeah, so I'm just going crazy. I don't know. Definitely should not be ripping 2 cases tonight. Love to see it, though. I'd love to see a plus, not plus EV, but a plus, a profitable box, I guess, is what I'm trying to say. Now we're on, yeah, 1158. Good luck, 1158. Oh, we pulled, I think we pulled multiple half-hour Ericas. Oh, we definitely pulled, we pulled a bunch non-hollow, but we've definitely pulled a reverse hollow too. Not a Master Ball, but, ooh, I gotta sneeze. Ooh. Nice Dragonair art rare to start. I'm feeling like we're gonna get a good reverse hollow in this one. A Master Ball, I mean. I feel like we're gonna get a Pikachu. We're gonna get a Pikachu or like a legendary. It's either gonna be a starter or a legendary. Let's see if we can do it. We got a Jinx. Honestly, when I go to do a new setup, I think I'm gonna move it. Like, here's the camera. I'm looking at the camera now. I think I'm gonna get a thing where I open it right here in front of me. And I need to get a camera. You guys can't see it, but I have a shelf right here. I have a shelf right here that I could mount a camera on to where it was like off screen, but a better angle. The way I have it set up is just so bad for ripping ships. I know Nick is underway of a new desk and all that. I'm not going to get a new desk. I really like my desk, spacious and roomy and nice for the eBay stuff. But this is right where I sit when I pack orders, when I do my spreadsheets for consigners. this is where I am when I'm working on eBay stuff. And it's just, it's more catered to that. I need to do a couple little upgrades to make it more catered to streaming. All my lights though, for a while I was turning lights on. I was moving lights in and moving lights out. All my lights now are like ceiling mounted. They're just completely out of the way. I turn them on when I need them, and they're like not in my way otherwise. But yeah, this current setup is just like, I'm like awkwardly sitting and looking over the cards, and definitely need to improve it some. Ooh, got another Giovanni full art. You'll love to see it. Not the Persian alt art one, but we did get another Giovanni full art, which is a solid one, I think. Oh, Brandon says I'll take the Pikachu. I can throw in a Pikachu if you want the Pikachu. Or you're saying you'll take the Pikachu, maybe the reverse holo. When I was talking about getting a starter, maybe that's what you're saying. Hopefully we'll get you a nice Pikachu. These are Brandon's packs here. Hopefully we'll get you a nice Pikachu here. Pikachu Master Ball. Ooh, for a second I thought that was your Master Ball. That's probably one of the worst ones I would have to guess to get as the Master Ball. Ooh, I was gonna say Haunter would have been fine. It's not Haunter though. We're down to the second half of the box. No Master Balls yet. I've had Shadowless Jacks coming up the whole time. I'm bad sometimes with forgetting to pull the comment down. It's not the Weedle. Still waiting on that Master Ball. Got 3 boxes left after this. Ooh, Snorlax. He's not a starter, but I would put Snorlax solidly up in like B tier. Snorlax is quite a popular Pokemon. Definitely, I mean, I'm looking at Snorlax right behind over there. Brandon says, phew. I don't have the light on Snorlax, so the green screen won't work properly. I could have thrown up Beach Snorlax, but I don't have him set up properly. Nice Squirtle art rare. We still need to see this Charizard. Where is this Charizard art rare? I don't think we've gotten a Charmander yet either, have we? That's a pretty solid one, though. I think you gotta be happy with that. Definitely an above average Master Ball holo. A Fable reverse holo and a Starmie. Last pack. Let's see what we can get. L-Dub says, I hope we get the Master Ball reverse holos in English, but I kind of doubt it. Yeah, it seems, like I said earlier, I think overall, as a business, if I were mass ripping for singles, I would prefer it. Many collectors, some amount of collectors will probably dread it. Like some people who think they need to collect a master set of everything will probably be like, oh my god, please no, I don't want to have to spend that much money. Some will love it because it will be some amount of chase. But I have no idea. I'm kind of indifferent to it. Like I'm not gonna collect the set. I'm gonna do probably a couple live streams with it. But overall it's gonna not affect me too much. I don't have it. Wait, is there one more box? How many boxes did I sell? I gotta double check quick. I sold 12 boxes. It helps the floor for box ripping too. Oh, I just have to refresh. I was gonna say Pokemart, it's absolutely a thing though. Yeah, I didn't know what you were saying. LMAO what to? Damn it, they made cool cards and now I have to spend all my money on them. So I've seen people actually get upset when like a species that they collect gets a rare card because then, oh, now I can't achieve my master set, blah, blah, blah. It's like, you don't have to. You don't have to get every card. If and when they create an expensive variant and it becomes too burdensome to get every card, it's like, just stop then. You don't need to collect them all. Again, it's in my name. It's in the tagline. Catch them all, gotta catch them all. But you don't actually have to. Let me get the order number up for this one. I was wondering why I had like one extra box. It's because I hadn't refreshed. I just had to refresh my order page. So we just did 1158, I believe. Yeah, 1159 now. 1159, 1160, and 1161. They're all just for one box each. So I don't need to write what they're for, I guess. I just want to make sure I have them on screen so we don't have any confusion about whose is whose. I'm cutting them with my utility knife, so they're going to be pretty rough cut. Rough cut like these cards, unfortunately. So 1159. Good luck, 1159. Let's see how we make out. Three more boxes to go, and then we're gonna hang out, maybe chat a little bit, and then send you over to Nick's stream. Garen says he does have to catch them all. I'm going broke for an English God Pack. God Packs in English would be cool. It would be cool if they would do that. I don't know why they wouldn't. Someone asked the question where they were asking kind of like why they don't do it. Do we have any idea why they wouldn't? I have no idea. Ugh. There's our box hit then, right? Kangaskhan's cool, but he's not as cool as a big money card. Sorry, Kangaskhan. I doubt we get God Packs or the Master of Ball reverses. Do you ever see fireworks for the 4th out there in the woods? There are places near me that do fireworks. I cannot comment on what explosives may or may not, what celebratory explosives may or may not be going off in my own backyard. But I do celebrate the 4th of July myself. So fireworks are illegal in New York. I think we're allowed to have sparklers and those poppers that you throw at the ground and they pop and a bunch of stupid stuff. But there are some private parties and stuff where some of the better stuff goes on, is what I'll say, I guess. And then a lot of the schools around me will have a fireworks show. Some of the firehouses have them. There's a lot of fireworks around me. I'm sure we'll end up attending. We'll attend some private gatherings with some, and we'll also attend some public ones. Ooh, Pikachu Reverse Howl. I will sleeve, even though it's a regular one. I will sleeve the Pikachu. Hopefully, whoever's box this is, they don't see the sleeve on it and get too excited thinking it's the Master Ball, because it's not. But the Pikachu Reverse Hollow. But yeah, I'm a big fan of the 4th. Hopefully the weather's good. I'll probably. I think I never mentioned it on stream. Oh, there's our new one for us. I don't think we pulled the Bulbasaur yet. But I did end up getting, I talked about it a while ago on a live stream, maybe 3-4 weeks ago. I did end up getting one of the blow-up bounce houses / water slide things for my kids, and they love it. My son is not a big fan of when the water is actually on, so he likes it as just a, you can use it wet or dry. But he likes it just as a dry slide and bounce house. My daughter's a big fan when it has the water on too. It's got a little like spraying cannon you can spray. So my son will sit there and spray my daughter, but he doesn't like it that much. Master Ball Jolteon, Evolution, I would say those probably make A tier as well. So that's a solid Master Ball. But yeah, hopefully the 4th is nice. Hopefully we can get that set up. Hopefully the weather, not just the weather, but the air quality. Today the air quality index in where I live was, it was worse. What was it? Wednesday at Legoland, it was, I think it was fine. It was, but it was, I forget the word they used. Ooh, there's our first Charmander. But, moderate, maybe moderate was the air quality, like 100 and something today where I live. So hopefully the air quality is good. Hopefully we can actually play outside. Weather's nice, air quality's nice. Grill up some steaks, maybe some Cornell chicken. We'll see. I'll have to get something together. Maybe do some, I love clams on the grill. Big fan of clams. Has Drunk Dan tested the bouncy house yet? I'm 250 pounds, and the max weight that they desire, the max weight that they say in the catalog or the instruction manual is like 80 pounds. I did not go down the slide. I did sit on the bounce house part of it, and you could hear that fan, that blower. That blower was like, okay, you're really pushing it here. I didn't sit on it too long because I didn't want to cost myself 100 something bucks for a new blower. But I think it said max weight was 80 pounds per kid, up to 4 kids. So technically, you could have like 300 and something pounds on there. And I'm not that much, but I would not want to jump on it. I would fear that I would blow out one of the seams or have issues with the blower. It's pretty small relative to like the big commercial ones that you see at like bigger parties and stuff probably. But it's pretty good value, I think. Oh, there we go. We got a Mewtwo. That's our first Mewtwo. Art rare. Good to see a new one in the last couple boxes here. We got 2 boxes left now. Here's our recap. We got the Mewtwo. We got the Master Ball Jolteon. We got the art rare Charmander and Bulbasaur. That was a pretty solid box, I think. I think I was a little bummed when we got the SR Kangaskhan, but then the box kind of turned around there. Unhealthy, yeah. I think that's what it's called. L Dub says, "How good is your cornhole game?" I have some friends. I guess I have one friend, old coworker, who is super into it. Like he plays, he like travels to tournaments and stuff, and his son's really into it. I think he's getting really good at it. I'm better than average, I would say, but I don't play much. I do have a set of boards myself. With the pandemic, with having kids, 2 kids over the past few years, I've gotten away from having my like annual parties. But potentially this year, I want to get back into having annual parties where we just have a bunch of family and friends over and play like Can Jam. If anyone knows what that is, play Can Jam. I don't have a horseshoe pit, but play like Can Jam, play cornhole, have beers, have good food. I want to get back into having annual parties someday. So this is order 1160 now. I believe this is a repeat order. Or no, never mind. 1161, Jorge comes back. But yeah, this one, 1160. Appreciate you, Pokemon Dentist. We got 2 boxes left. I have ladder ball too. I think I'm pretty good on average at a lot of those games. If I played a lot more, I think I could be quite good. I just don't play regularly any of them. Cornhole is like I feel like it's a pretty easy game to be pretty good at. When you watch like the professional level, that's actually a thing. I've seen like highlights, I've seen different YouTube videos. There are people that just drain every shot. Like I feel like that game is just, it's a lot easier to get like a perfect game of that than a perfect game of bowling or something. It's a fair bit easier than like darts too. Like I don't know the stats, I don't know the numbers behind it, and I could be wrong. I'd be open to being wrong here, but I think getting like making 3 bags in one side of corner, I don't know what you call it, each time each team throws, it's way easier to get 3 bags in than to get like 3 darts in the 60, like a triple 60 in darts, or to throw like a perfect game in bowling, or even to throw, I don't know. But it's still a fun game though. Fun game, nice simple game. You can drink a beer too, listen to some music, and the Pokemon dentist says I have an issue opening my own boxes. I buy a bunch and never end up opening them, especially when the price goes up a bunch. Did that with 50 CP6 boxes. Never opened one of them. So I appreciate it. Did you sell any of those? If you still have 50 CP6 boxes today, you'll be thankful you didn't open them. Another Dragonair, quite a few Dragonairs today. Yeah, that's like a $1,500 2K box somewhere in there. But I presume that you sold some of them out on the way up. Spike Ball I've never played. Um, I've been at places that had it. I know people who have it, but I've not personally played that one. Staryu. Double hit pack with a Blastoise EX and a Staryu Master Ball. Not a crazy Master Ball there. One of Misty's Pokemon. Spike Ball, I don't think I could be like, I don't play darts much, but again, the buddy I was talking about earlier that was the best man at my wedding, and I used to do a bunch of Pokemon stuff with, still talk about Pokemon a bunch. He plays in like a dart league, and we went for beers probably a couple months ago now. It's been a while, but we just randomly played. We played like, we played 501. We played, I forget what the other games are even called. We played some of the more exotic games on the dartboard they had at the bar there, and I didn't beat him. I think we were about 50-50, and I never play. When I was younger, he used to have one at his camp. We played a decent amount. He had one at his house. I've never had one at my house though. I've never had one up, and I've like regularly played. And I feel like with my height, double hit pack, but a Golem for our box hit looks like, in a Squirtle. I feel like with my height, darts is one where my height is a massive advantage. And I guess my dad bod isn't as big of a disadvantage in darts. You look at professional darts players, a lot of them have dad bots going on, I think. Whereas Spike Ball, you'd be at a pretty big disadvantage, not being in really good shape. Oh, is PK live right now? I didn't know PK was going live. Then I think he's one that often doesn't schedule them ahead. I don't think he had scheduled anything ahead. Well, I scheduled this on Monday, but he definitely didn't schedule it ahead before that. But I'm gonna be wrapping up fairly soon. I guess maybe I'll just drop. I'll drop 2 links. I'll drop a link to PK's stream, and then I'll drop a link to Nick's stream on eBay. We already got our Master Ball, so I don't know why I'm looking. Maybe I'll just raid PK's stream and drop the links to Nick's so that you can go watch PK on YouTube and then watch Nick on your phone at the same time on eBay. TV, phone, and laptop going. Garen M is the real MVP. There we go. We got another Charmander. I said there we go again. I don't know if DNA is still here, but our there we go count has got to be up to 5 by now. World's worst angle for the cards. Yeah, I apologize. I'm losing steam here. I see the end in sight. I'm down to 1 box to go, and I'm slacking. It's just so awkward because I have to hold the cards like, you guys can't really see the angle very well, I don't think, but it is not great. Paddle Smash is new. It's like Spike Ball but with paddles. A lot of fun if you like paddle sports. I just love sports in general. I can get on board with about anything. Growing up, we used to play a lot of like volleyball. All my cousins at my cousins and aunts and uncles, we used to play a lot of volleyball at my grandparents' house growing up, and anything really. I played all the sports back in high school. So we're on to the last box, and then we'll raid a couple people. Maybe I'll redirect it right to PK stream. Last box. Good luck. See if we can get some last box magic. Let's see if I can give us a good angle on these cards. Part of it is that I'm trying to look, not that I'm trying to make excuses, I should be better, but I am trying to look for the Master Ball hollows, which I can't see in the camera like at all. It'd take me like 10 seconds a card to see if it's Master Ball or not. I'll have to look at Paddle Smash though. Yeah, I can't see. Unless I bring it back here, I can't see very well at all. Hopefully I'll do it before July's live stream, but I don't know if I will. I really need to work on this camera angle a lot. It's rough. How often do you do these openings? Is this a regular thing? I do monthly. I've been doing a monthly rip and ship stream. Ninetales. That's a good looking card. Ninetales with a reverse hollow Charmander. Better than the Golem, better than the Arbok, I think, the Ninetales. I don't know about price, but LOL, don't even show the cards. Just open the pack, look at the camera, and say no pretty up. Then I'll be accused. Then there'll be YouTubers coming after me when I open it off camera and then I put it on camera afterwards, and oh, it looked like he might have shuffled his hand. It looks like he might have slid something out. That'd be bad news. That'd be trouble waiting to happen. Drama sells though. Maybe I'd get a good YouTube beef going and rocket up that sub count. Ammonite. I think that's our first Ammonite art rare. But yeah, I do these Pokemon Dentist. I do them monthly. I do a weekly live stream, just like a general Q&A, usually during the week. But this week it's usually Wednesday or Thursday at 3 or so p.m. But this week I was from Tuesday to Thursday, I was at Legoland. So that's why I did it. I'm doing a 2-for-1. How did I get here? I thought this was eBay Live. I'm doing a 2-for-1 stream. So it's my weekly Q&A and it's my monthly pack rip stream. Doug Trio is not our Master Ball hollow. Still waiting on our Master Ball hit in the second half of the box. Chansey's not it. I can't believe we didn't get a Charizard art rare. Maybe, I mean, there's still time. I don't think we got the Charmeleon either. It took us a while to get the first Charmander, and we got 2 Charmanders. Ooh, we got the Mewtwo again. We got the Mewtwo art rare again, which is good to see. Come on, let's see. I think we already got our box hit, so I don't think we can get the Erica, but I would love to see the Erica. I would love to see a good reverse hollow Master Ball. That's not it. Come on, give me a Pikachu. Or give me the Erica. Ah, Poliwag, come on. We got a Poliwag. Master Ball. Probably better than the Poliwrath, but could be a lot better there. Ninetales EX. We're getting down to the last handful of packs. If anyone has any questions in parting, I can answer them. I almost stole your Pidgey reverse hollow. I apologize. Order number 1161. Oh, you can get 2 SRs. So hopefully we get 2 SRs. But yeah, if anyone has any questions, Let me know. I see the numbers are winding down. I didn't have boxes available for purchase too long during the stream. I'll try to do a longer one next month with a little more variety. But tonight it was just feeling like a 151 kind of night. Figured I'd just get through a whole case, and I have one sealed case left. Worked out well. So, ooh, there we go. It's I completely forgot about this art. I did see this art spoiled before I opened these tonight, but this was one of the top arts from the set for me, at least. I think it's a pretty cool art. Just the colors, all that stuff. Poliwhirl, not a crazy Pokemon, but I completely forgot about that one. Not a crazy box to end it, but overall, it was a pretty good night, I think. Got to see the Giovanni, got to see an Erica. Got to see 3 Giovannis, I guess. Two of the cheaper one, and then one of the better one. How do you get your eBay reports for business tax filings? You just gotta Google it. I don't remember the exact navigation. I don't remember the exact page, but it's right in your account somewhere. Like eBay will 1099 you at the end of the year. They will give you a 1099 reconciliation file. You can see my garbage is so full. These are the packs at the top of my garbage piling up to the screen. But yeah, the eBay tax reports are right there somewhere. I don't remember how to navigate to them directly, but I'm going to link Old Skool's eBay Live. If anyone does not have this pulled up yet, you cannot watch it from desktop, but you can watch it from mobile. Yeah, Tyler, I don't remember exactly how to navigate to them, but it's somewhere. Let me pull up my eBay really quickly. It's somewhere in my eBay. It would be under like selling, and then it would be under like sales, or maybe it would be under reports. Yeah, go into reports, and there's got to be like a tax section. I'm quite certain. But there's the link for Nick's eBay Live. Let me see if PK is actually live. I don't know how long he's been live, but I guess we can raid him. Warning, rants with the old card shop, Pokemon and Magic Talks. Two good guys in the hobby. Oh, you're an hour and 20 minutes late, so I don't know how much longer they'll be going, but knowing old card shop, they might be going for a while. So let me go into my live stream. Let me edit it. I think I can edit it and then make it so you actually just head right over. Customization, redirect. Let me see if he has it enabled for me to redirect. PK, you don't have it enabled. I can't redirect to you, PK. He usually listens to my live streams, I think. Maybe not this one because it's pack ripping, so he probably won't listen to this. I'm going to send him a screenshot of this, though, because I do not have the ability to redirect to him. So I'm taking a screenshot, and I'm going to send that to him. I cannot manually, I cannot automatically redirect you over to PK, but if you head over to PK, tell him Catch 'em All Collectibles sent you, and tell him he's not enabled. He's not enabled for me to raid him, so we've got a PK raid, and we've got an Old Skool Pokemon raid. Go one of the two places, unless you're going to bed. If you're going to bed, have a good night. Appreciate you hanging out, watching. Hope everyone has an amazing weekend. But if you're planning on hanging out, planning on consuming more Pokemon content, you might as well head over to PK and Old Card Shop, or Old Skool Pokemon. So yeah, links are right there for you. I appreciate everyone hanging out. And I